go fire.
Yes, test, 1, 2, hello. Hello. Nice to see you guys. Welcome to Phoenix Sky Harbor. Yeah, we're gonna get ready to do a little Bravo tour action in the LearJet. Let's get set up, have some fun. Riley, John, welcome. Good to see you. The smoothest, most cinematic pan job in the world, I must admit. Oh, and I lost my. I was trying to do a little intro music while I was doing that. Yeah, I got to work on that. All right, here we go, guys. Yeah, Bravo tour. We are getting down to the nitty gritty, and you know what I need to do? I need to turn my drone speed back down. That would help a little bit. Yeah. We're going to hop in this beauty. We're going to fly from Phoenix to Dallas Love Field and then hopefully on to Kennedy tonight. That second leg is sort of depending on how I'm feeling and how late it is and all that good stuff. But and also the range of this bird. I mean, I don't know. It's going to be every bit. We may have to kick a couple passengers out and put some fuel tanks in the back for this bad boy. But here out of Phoenix Sky Harbor today will be 25 right. And, oops. Get this going here. We'll be on the Corp 1 departure Maxo transition. And we'll be eastbound into Dallas Love. The Jeffries 5 arrival off the Turkey transition. And, we are filed currently at 41,000 feet. So it should be nice and smooth up at 41. And we're a little, I guess a little bit shy of what an airliner would do in terms of speed. But the fact that we can get way up super high helps us out just an absolute ton. Not 100% sure where they park at Phoenix Sky Harbor, but we've picked a little GA ramp, and we're down here in this sort of by the cargo, South Cargo, but we see East and West FBO. We got the Jackson Jet Center and Cutter Aviation, so we just kind of picked a spot in there, and that should be all right. Yeah, hey, Iowa Scotsman, hello. Nice to see you, but that's the plan, you guys. So let's go ahead. Let's get our clearance. We've got a little ATC, which is nice. I got a little action here. I don't know what's going on down here at Phoenix, but we're going to go ahead and take advantage of that. So let's get the flight plan filed here and start loading up the aircraft. Happy Thursday, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming by. There's the flight plan in, and here are the numbers that we're going to need tonight. I've got it set on real time right now. We'll just kind of see how that plays. Oh no, I take it back. It's 7 in the evening where I live, so I have it set to 7 a.m. So we'll have good daylight all the way through. All right, I've got all of the covers and chocks removed. Yeah, that's right. It really is morning. Brett, how are you? Doors are all closed. That all looks good here. We're just going to load up everybody here. Let's see how we do here. Bobby. All luggage. We're taking a bunch of dudes on vacation, apparently. And okay, that looks good there. And this bird's gonna, is it gonna make the whole flight? Well, it's gonna make it. I mean, it's gonna make it from Phoenix to Dallas. That's not too bad of a hop. That's about 2 hours. What am I looking at here? 2 hours and 2 minutes. But the one from Dallas Love up to Kennedy might be might be a stretch. Although hopefully we have a little bit of a tailwind there. Hey, AvGeek, how are you, man? But this, we're going to definitely have to load it up. We need 4,200 pounds of fuel. So let's just max out here and here. And yeah, we'll even put a little extra in there, 4,300. So we've got a little bit of room to play with. And of course, you never know. You get up at those high altitudes and your fuel efficiency is a little bit better and all that good stuff. But the max range of 2,056 nautical miles. So if, and I don't even know. You know what? That's good. I should flight plan this while I'm sitting at the FBO, right? Let's just see how far it is. It is only 1,500 miles. So, and that's driving. So yeah, we should be okay. We should be okay. I guess we're going to find out together. Now I have had that happen though once before, where I lost my, okay, where I thought I was good in this plane flying a Bravo tour leg, and I actually had to make a stop because I was low on fuel. So it has happened before. But I think for right now we're going to be in good shape. All right, there we go. Welcome in again, everybody. Nice to see you. Happy Thursday. Thanks for tuning in to the Melvin Leroy channel. I'm pumped. I'm pumped. Love this plane. It's been a while. It's been a minute or two. Might tag around in the Gulf. Hey, all right, cool. Absolutely. We got good ATC here, all the way, I think, into Texas. I don't know if we'll get all the way to Dallas or not, but anyway, we should be good to go. Would love to have you along. All right, let's go emergency bat. Let's go super choppy frames right now. Or my mouse is jumpy. It's kind of weird. Batteries are on. Let's make sure that the parking brake is set. It is. The gear is down and confirmed down, and my throttles are in the cutoff position. Have I tried simming with the VR headset? I have. It's kind of cool, but unfortunately, every time I do it, I get a little bit of motion sickness. So, and that even is with my track IR. I get a little bit of the motion sickness, unfortunately. So, kind of a bummer. But I tell myself that it just saved me a bunch of money. But no, they're cool. They're definitely cool. All right, all this stuff is off. All my circuit breakers are in and looking good. Hey, Beethoven, finally a quiet stream. All right, yeah, man. This should be a nice and relaxing stream, no doubt about it. Fuel computers are confirmed on. Batteries confirmed on. Inverters can come on as well. Boy, I hope my mouse jumpiness fixes itself here. I'm on a fresh reboot. Hydraulics are on. Beacon and nav light can come on. All right, we're ready to start the engine, and you don't need permission in the U.S. to start up, so we're going to go ahead and get it going. Let's start number one here. I'm going to be looking for about 20. $18, 19, and 20. Some hardcore fans of the 777 here. I don't know what's a hardcore fan. I really like it. It was one of the choices for this these two routes, but my community was more feeling like the LearJet tonight. So, but I do like it. There was an update, I understand, today as well. I don't have the new update, but I did get the AirAC updated, so that was good. And the GTM got an update as well. Interested of the 777 FCOM. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, Chris. Oh, no, I'm not that interested in it. The Randazzle special, which is like 160 pages, is enough for me. Yeah, so I guess I would fall in the not quite that hardcore of a fan. Man, oh man. That's some light reading right there. Alright, that's stabilizing, and that's a couple of good engine starts. We have the gens on. GPU, we don't have. We're going to go ahead and do windshield heat coming on. We're going to get the radial altimeter and the the avionics. I don't need the autopilot quite yet. There comes our Garmin. Always nice to see it when you update the TDS that it comes back online. I did not get an auto
TOS system test okay.
Auto clearance here, unfortunately. So it's usually get a little PDC, but we'll go to tower 120.9 and we'll see what they have to say. Information Delta Phoenix Tower, good evening. LearJet November 11816 with information Delta IFR request to Dallas Love.
LearJet 11816, good afternoon to you. You are cleared to the Dallas Love Field via the FORP 1 departure, MAXO transition, then as filed. Climb via SID, departure frequency at 132.8 and squawk 1601.
Cleared to Dallas Love, the FORP A1 departure MAXO transition then is filed. Climb via the SID, departures on 32.8 and squawking 1601. LearJet 11816.
Lear 816, your readback is correct. Push and start your discretion, call for taxi. You can expect 25 left at Hotel 7.
25 left at Hotel 7, and we'll give you a call for taxi, Lear 816. 5 left at Hotel 7. Okay. 1601. And this is Tower, so I will leave him on for my everything all the way up to departure, and then we'll go over to, he said, 32
should be there now. Apologies.
decimal 8. Put that in. All right, sweet. And I am on altitude reporting, although it'll do it automatically for me. Sweet.
156, Mike. You need to disconnect and reconnect for it to update.
How does the GTN get updated? Yes, it's the TDS manager. Correct. I have a Scotsman. Okay, we need a procedure here, and it's the FORP A1 departure.
Phoenix Towers, Spirit 156. We checked our FNC. We don't have the Wolverine.
My dog's hacking a lung. 25 left.
Roger, Spirit Rings 156. You can expect a
MAXO
reroute.
transition.
Stand by on that.
Good for you putting your Twitch in your remarks. Now you can watch while controlling. Hey, all right. Bristol, DC, welcome. Thanks for the first time chat, and more importantly, thanks for the ATC. We love flying down here. It's very nice to have some ATC.
Spirit Wings 156.
Right, so
Mike,
MAXO.
I got you now. If you want to check that you have the Wolverine transition, otherwise you're going to need a reroute.
TXO.
Confirm, sorry.
And I do like to.
We're going to need a reroute as well. Apologies.
I do like it when the
Roger, no worries.
ATC has a chance to listen to them as well, because you guys work your butts off, and it's kind of nice to I'm sure kind of nice to hear, you know, how things went, the interactions, the behind-the-scenes stuff, right? Like how much. My goodness, my dog is struggling. Didn't show anything for you when you looked at it. I was well, maybe you have. Maybe you're more on the ball than me, but I had something today, but it's been a while since I've loaded up, so I may have just been behind.
Spirit Wings 156, your reroutes available.
All right, so we got Dallas Love.
British copy,
We're
Spirit
gonna load the procedure here. We're expecting
Spirit
1-3
Wings
left.
156, your new route is Keene 3 departure, Harbor transition, direct
Off of
Mike
the Jeffrey
Charlie
5.
Quebec Whiskey November. That's McQueen, and then to the Hollywood 1 arrival.
Alright, King's 3 departure, Harvey transition, McQueen,
Little guy just
then
gets in these coughing
Hollywood
fits.
1 arrival for
If
if
you're familiar with the
Spirit
stream,
Wings
you're kind of used
156,
to
your readback
that.
is correct.
All right, Jeffrey 5, and
Spirit Wings
it's the
156,
turkey
Mike, your clearance is
transition.
available. Advise ready to copy.
We're ready to copy 156.
We are not going to worry about the runway because it works for all of them, which is good. All right, and then we'll put the official approach in once we get a little bit closer.
Charlie Quebec Whiskey November.
No,
that's McQueen.
Iowa Scotsman.
Then direct
I
to the
I got an
Hollywood 1
email
arrival.
that said it
Departure
was
frequency,
updated.
my apologies.
And then when I went in, I just went in and ran it today, just ran the TDS manager, and it said there was an update. So, like I said, you're generally like more on the ball than I am. So, this email could be 2 weeks old for all I know. It's just one of those deals. All right, let's quickly brief the departure and the taxi, actually. So we're going to go 25 left at Hotel 5, right? Is that what he said, at Hotel 5? Hotel 7. Okay, so we're going to come over here. It looks like there's an exit right here from East FBO. A ride on Hotel to Hotel 7, and we'll be out of here westbound, and then we will jump on the
156 Mike, just verify squawk
Fort
1604.
And that's taking us around the north side of
Spirit
the
Wings
airport.
156 Mike,
Climb via Sid, so we've got a top altitude of 8,000. We're going to come out here to this, I don't remember which one we have, the Maxo. Oh, that's Maxo's up here. So we have to be above 5,000 at Maxo, so that shouldn't be an issue, but that's for terrain, I'm sure. And then all the way around, so it's initially 078, and it looks like it could potentially be a little bit of a slight right-hand turn, but nothing major. All right, good deal. That's taxi and departure briefed. Transponder code is set. Flaps, we're going to come down here. We're going to do a flaps 8 departure. We're going to slide down a little further, and we're going to set our trim to take off. That looks good. We're going to put the yaw damper power on, but we're not going to engage the yaw damper just yet. I always forget that step. I turn the power on, I always forget to engage the yaw damper. And we do need the steering lock also to come on here. So let's turn that on. There we go. Steering lock is on. Flight controls, we're just going to kind of informally check them here.
98 Phoenix Tower, good afternoon to you. You're cleared to the Los Angeles Airport by the Keene 3 departure.
Oh, it looks like I've got a little bit of a livery issue.
Yeah,
I bet this livery has an update. Either that or I had a piece of the paneling rip off. We'll just look at it from this side where everything looks good. Okay. Let's take a look at our overall weight here. We're 16.5, and so
American 2698, read back correct. Push and start your discretion. Call for taxi and expect
airport elevation here. We've got a little bit of elevation, if I remember right. Yeah, 1,126. So 14 or 16.5. Let's just come in here Hello, welcome. Ran out of paint. Yeah. So outside air temp right now, currently, again, with information Delta, the outside air temp is a balmy 46. Holy moly. So that's clear out here. We'll slide up here to the airport elevation, a little over 1,000 feet. So we're going to call that that's a little over 96, about 96 and a half is what we're going to call that for the departure. For the departure numbers. The N1 ref. She's got to work at this altitude and this heat. Boy, the density altitude is something else.
Big Star 9603, ready for taxi, spot Zulu.
Call that whoops.
That is 1603, runway 25 right, taxi Charlie Romeo.
96.5. 965.
Romeo,
Okay.
Romeo,
Very good.
93.
Very good. And then our V speeds are going to be, we're going to be looking at rotating, but at about 138 today. So let's bump this up just a little bit here. Okay. Outstanding. Okay, so we've got interior lights are set. I can go ahead now and turn the autopilot on. We've got the passenger signs ready to come on as well. Boom. Stall warnings can come on. Anti-ice is not needed. The radios are set. Transponder set. Altitude 8,000. Ooh, and I have to, alright. I always have to time this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, come on. There we go. Q and H to inches, and 2970 is the barrow. That's a really tricky sequence with the mouse, but apparently that's how you do it in real life, is you push and hold the barrow, and that helps you. It toggles you between inches and Q and H. And then what do we say? We need 8,000. Beautiful. All right. That is altimeter and altitude set, and then we are.
San Francisco International Airport.
It is a
3 departure, harbor transition, then as filed. Climb maintain 8,000. Expect flight level 3403 3 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 132.8. Squawk 5615.
Runway heading at 258. 258. Where's my little? Oh, my phone's blowing up here too. 258.
Do the King Street departure out here, 8,000 feet.
All right, that's altitude heading altimeter, and then pressurization. Got to get the pressurization set. We're going all the way up to 41.
America 1253.
So we'll set this to 42.
Call for taxi. Expect runway 25 right.
25 right, call for taxi, thanks.
Sorry guys, if you're chatting with me here, I'm just trying to kind of get this thing going since we've got a little bit of flying to do today. So we'll have a chance to catch up once I get going. All right, that's good. Time to call for taxi. Tower, November 11816 over at the East FBO with Delta, ready for taxi.
Lear 816, runway 25 left, taxi, correction, 25 left at Hotel 7, taxi via Hotel 7.
25 left at Hotel 7, we'll go Hotel 7, Lear 816. Okay, awesome. Wow, actually using the charts? Sometimes. Don't expect too much. I get a little bit, made fun of for my lack of chart reading and, well, Actually, I do read the charts. I just don't use the checklist to save my butt. Alright, brake check. We're good. We're on our way.
Southwest 2809, request Skyfire clearance to Los Angeles International.
I'm kind of a chart junkie.
Southwest
I love,
2809 Phoenix Tower, you're cleared to the Los Angeles International Airport by the
I love looking at the charts.
Messy transition, then as filed. Climb maintain 8,000. Expect flight level 3203.
There might have been a way through that way, actually, but that's okay.
132.8, squawk 4126.
This is the way I'm seeing out. And, oh man, we've got
Southwest 76.
some choppy frames going right now, you guys. Clear left.
Maintain 8,000.
Clear right. Here's hotel.
3 minutes after departure.
Down to hotel 7.
132.8 and squawk 4126 for Southwest 2809.
Southwest 2809, read that correct. Push and start your discretion. Call for taxi, expect 25 right.
Call for taxi, expect 25
On the
right.
thrust
Southwest
reversers.
United 1603, winds 2708.
Pido heat to go.
Right, clear for takeoff.
Hello, Sam.
Clear for takeoff, 25 right. Yeah.
Hi, Ralph.
Yeah, 3.
Welcome, buddy. Phoenix to Dallas Love Field, everybody. First leg of hopefully 2 tonight. A little bit of a late start for us, but I had a good excuse. I was out feeding my face tonight at the local truck stop with the junior first officer and the rest of the fam.
We're going to exit at 690 with Delta. Would like to pick up.
They ran out of the special, which was a bummer. Right before I ordered it, they handed out the last. So Sky Haba. Sky Haba. Sorry, that's right. I forget. You know. Where's the Bravo tour, right? So is Falcon Field the Truly or Scottsdale? Those aren't the Bravo airspaces. This is the idea I stole from you, dude.
Departure Maxo transition.
Cutter A-firm. That's where we came out of, was Cutter Aviation.
Expect 450 3 minutes after departure. Departure.
Downwind Sim is our local private jet snob. Oh, they're all in the Bravo, so they technically would all be considered. I guess I'm just taking the main international airports. Because holy cow, if we expanded our Bravo tour to include every airport that was within the Bravo, oh my goodness, we wouldn't get done until Downwind Sun's grandson finished it. Nice, folks. Well, they're all nice to you when you're rolling in with a flipping citation. I mean, everybody's nice to millionaires.
United 1603, contact departure, good day.
Over departure, thanks for the help, United 1603.
Alright, let's take a quick look here. I am glad they're nice to you.
816, winds 2708, runway 25 left at Hotel 7, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 25 left at Hotel 7, Lear 816. Alright, we've got all that stuff on. Annunciator panel is wanting pido heat. Good thing they have that.
7-9er Phoenix Tower.
Yeah,
You're coming in.
Air ignition.
Static.
Alright, steering is on, windshield heat's on. Okay, we're good. Final is bright but clear. Runway is clear. Looking for 137 on the rotation here and climbing up to 8,000. Be making a right-hand turn as we vacate the area. Left turn around the mountains there. This one, yeah, this is clearing us north of the field here, or departing us north of the field. Okay. Engines are responding normally and symmetrically. Let's roll it up here to 96 and a half. There we go. Takeoff power set and achieved. Airspeed. There's 100 knots.
American
10,
698, runway 25 right,
20,
Charlie Romeo.
130, and rotate. Got a little sideways there at the end. Positive rate, here comes the gear. Probably would be helpful if I'm looking at my map here.
Sir 816, have a good stream. Contact departure. Good day.
Over to departure. Thanks for the coverage, man. We'll talk to you soon. Layer 816. Alright. At departure. Hello, Lear November 11816, climbing 2,300.
Number 11816, Albuquerque Center, contact.
Whoops.
Southwest 2420, fields at your 11 o'clock, 16 miles for inside.
Ops coming up.
We have your inside, Southwest 2420.
Engage the nav. And I am not
Southwest 2420, clear visual approach.
minding our vertical speed. Okay, here we go.
Roger, clear to the visual 25 left.
Select our altitude.
United 1603, climbing camp level 380.
Up to 380.
1 second here, guys, because I need to probably pitch down a little bit.
Number 816, climb maintain level 410.
Climb maintain 410, November 816. All right, we can do that. Onward and upward we go. Okay, so we want to stay in vertical speed until our speed gets up here to 250, and I'm still not quite 100% loving my pitch, so I'm going to try to bring it down to about 2,000 for now. And then we'll re-engage the autopilot.
PS 437, Albuquerque Center, 5x5.
There we go. I've got a couple of keys bound to that now, and it's really made it a lot nicer. What departure? The FORP 1 departure.
Over 1 Mike Sierra, contact Los Angeles Center, 126.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Hello, beautiful.
Over 4 Mike Tango, contact Los Angeles Center, 126.525.
I missed it. Happened. Oh, no, I got it. Okay, cool.
No, you're all good. United 611, contact Los Angeles Center, 126.525.
Here, I can help that out even
Serving
more.
437 identity.
Even more beautiful.
Albuquerque Center to follow 230, frequency change, follow 350.
All right, how are we doing now? Oh, yeah, airspeed's coming up nicely.
And last calling sign, please.
To follow 230, Delta Foxtrot Oscar.
To follow 230 Albuquerque Center.
All right, looks good. Looks good.
Serving 437 or contact 30 miles to the east, Panhandle VOR.
Simbrief did. But ATC was
GPS
good with
903,
it.
Lead Mary Space, Fort Worth offline, registers terminated, for exchange approved.
Is that a not appropriate for BizJet's departure? But yeah, that was just straight Simbrief. And I did not check it to see if it was like jet aircraft only. Which, I mean, we fall into the same category, I guess, as a regular 737, things like that. In terms of, you did the broke one. There's no, I don't see a broke one for, oh, departure, sorry. Broke one. I wonder how, so yours, oh, that's very similar, it looks like.
American 2203, 180,
Yeah.
Drake VOR, Delta, Romeo, Kilo.
Looks like it's very similar.
Drake VOR, American 2203.
Same top altitude and everything. I wonder what the difference is. Wonder if one of them's meant for biz jets. I wouldn't think so, but yeah, interesting. More stay out of the way from the arrivals, yeah, I suppose. But yeah, it's kind of cool though. So Downwind Sim has been doing some traveling for work, and his outfit. Oh gosh, hold on for a second, guys. I gotta pitch up. I've lost track of my airspeed here.
United 1603, 180 direct harbor.
Direct Harbor, United 1603.
Anyway, his company travels some of the times in a CJ4, so he's been able to wiggle his way up into the right-hand seat and do some serious IRL aviation chat with the flight crew. So it's been kind of fun. He has all kinds of tales to tell me every time he gets back. And he's identifying all of the best BizJet airports. And CJ3, sorry, CJ3, still spiffy, yes, I'm sure. But it's been pretty cool to listen to his.
Number 816, 180 direct Texaco VOR, Tango, X-ray Oscar.
Direct Texaco, November 11816. Nice. Shortcut, baby.
Here's coming.
Pentagon, hello, Rob. Great to see you. Hi, dear. Okay, I can't really, but I can mute. 1 sec here.
American 2698, 180 direct Wolverine.
Alright, direct Wolverine from American 2698.
Sierra Delta 1229 back.
Delta 650, correction, United 1229, roger. Southwest 2420, contact Phoenix Tower 120.9er.
Chicken over tower, 120.9er, 650, Southwest 2420.
Number 816, area of moderate to heavy precipitation from your 10 to 2 o'clock, 15 miles, area 50 miles in diameter, tops unknown.
Albuquerque Center, hello, Spirit 156, passing 1,700.
156, Albuquerque Center, better contact, climate change level 360.
360 for Spirit 156.
She says hi back. All right, so yeah, we're off and running, guys. Put that away for now, and climby. Let's go standard. And I think everything here looks to be pretty good. We could even nudge up the turbine a little bit because our N1 reminder is 96.5. I'm not going to push it to the max, but
6.525.
it'll help our climb out, especially since we're going all the way up to
Over to LA,
41. So
thanks for the help. Have a good evening.
yeah, that's probably about the fan speed up to the bottom of the yellow. That's probably enough. Amps are amping, volts are volting, oil temps are in the green. And pressurization is
2203 area
looking
modification
good.
from your 9 to 1 o'clock.
Area
once a
preset.
mile,
You know what? Here's what we're going
3
to
miles
do.
in diameter, tops unknown.
I don't know that this is doing anything yet, but let's turn it on and see. The weather is weathering. The tops are unknown, so I'm going to just kind of keep my eyeball on. I think this is what he's looking at here. And if we need deviation, we can do it. What's the fuel burn now in the climb? A lot.
Follow 230 when able to direct Jupiter.
Where is it? Fuel burn. I might have to manually calculate it here. I don't know if it has it.
Follow 230 when able
It's hefty.
to direct Jupiter.
It's hefty at all
Juliet, uniform,
at all
Papa,
phases of flight.
Tango,
But
Romeo.
this is the heftiest
Roger,
one.
direct Jupiter, follow 230.
Unless somebody knows where that would be indicating, but yeah, I don't know. Ooh, hey, guess what I forgot to engage? Yoas. The Yoas. No fuel flow indicator. I think it's like, I think this is the fuel burn, but I don't honestly know. I've never really looked for the fuel flow or fuel burn data, to be honest with you. I'm sure it's somewhere. I just have never looked for it. That's all pressurization stuff. Just back up. Avionics. Electrical temps for oil, air, hydraulic, oil pressure, fuel flow. There we go. Sorry. So it looks like we're doing about between almost 900, or sorry, almost 900 pounds an hour, I guess, off of both. I'm assuming that there's an R behind the L there. So is that good? Is that bad? 800-ish? Is that, what do you think? Yep, next to the fan. You saw it before I did. Yeah, so about 1,600 pounds an hour. I have no idea if that's good or bad. But I tend to baby it a little bit. Like, I try to keep the fan speed, like this is even a little high for me on the climb. I'm gonna back it off just a little bit here. Yeah, and that's the hope, right? Is up at climb. And now, okay, so now we're getting to Mach 0.71. So now the goal is to hold that speed using. Well, normally you would go. This isn't quite. So you would change from indicated speed to Mach hold, but that's not quite working just yet. So we have to do it with the vertical speed. So like right now we're popping a little bit over 0.7. So I'm gonna disconnect the autopilot slightly. Just raise the nose up just a hair. Just a hair, please. Just a hair, please. There. Kind of choppy. That was too far. So the way I have this this pitch climb, this autopilot pitch climb set now is there's a, in the real plane you would I believe it's, nope, it's this button over here. You push it and then you adjust your pitch, and then when you let off, it returns to whatever climb mode you're in. In this case, for us, it's vertical speed climb. And so I've always used the, and you can use the hat switch over here too to just, with your thumb, just bump up and bump down. But if you do that, you have to re-engage the vertical speed mode or the speed mode. So doing it this way, the idea is, right, so like now, we're getting a little below, so I need to bring my climb rate down to about 2,000. So I'm going to hit this button that I have bound on my, actually on my joystick, and I'm just going to pitch down ever so slightly. There we go. And then let off, and the autopilot comes back on. It's kind of fun. I don't know. If you have to double, sorry, you have to double check it on the waypoint with calculations of SimBrief. Yeah. We'll try to do that a little bit as we get going, huh? Hello, what's up? Okay, so then here's the follow-up question for you guys. Since I got a little bit of a shortcut there,
Albuquerque Center, hello, 506.
so I want to try to pull this OPF up. I got a little bit of a shortcut that's going to affect. I should have a little more fuel than I'm reported to have when I get to
Albuquerque Center. Wind 070 at 6 gusting 21.
I'm direct
Runway 8.
Texaco right now, so I'm going to look for Texaco, and I'm going to see how much fuel I'm supposed to have. Dalo, great to see you. Happy Thursday, buddy. Welcome. Flying the Learjet.
American 2698, contact Los Angeles Center 126.525.
From Phoenix to New York, or well, ultimately to New York, but we're going to Dallas Love Field here first.
Alright, 126.52 for American 2698.
Could check a beam waypoint, yeah. I'm just going to try to, I'm going to see what it gives me here. And I'm almost to level off here, so I'm going to get leveled off, get my power set, so I don't overspeed. Cold Nebo, hey, how's it going? Welcome. Great to see you guys.
Shoesy!
And them's my shoes. Hi, Kevin. One to go. Yeah, that's a normal Beethoven normal procedure in all planes, but again, you're thinking that I'm a normal pilot. Cold Nebo, thanks for the cheers. Hey, thank you. She's a beaut. We love it.
Roger, Texaco Tango X-ray Oscar for LearJet 690.
So I'm going to pull it up here for you. So we have, it's Texaco that we're coming. So here's what I have, guys. It might be kind of hard to see this, but Texaco. Let's see what I...
1508 Albuquerque Center, send by the Idaho arrival, Phoenix altimeter 2970.
I got to figure out what's the fuel. Where does it show fuel? Is this fuel? 2394. Oh, good Lord. I may have to pull this up in a different format here. But first, let me get a super choppy...
Descend by the Hydra 1 arrival.
Oh my
Phoenix
goodness.
altimeter 2970. Expect visual approach 225 left.
Yeah, gives me something to do. Make sure you don't run out or run short. So, all right. So this, let me hop.
Visual approach 225
Let me hop back in. And this is what we're going to be checking off of you guys, because this will be good. We're not quite there yet. We've got a ways to go yet. 379 miles to go still, so we got a little bit of time. But there's our fuel flow has come back down, and again, let me I'm gonna just monitor my airspeed. I'm gonna try to get it up here to about 0.78 or so.
1460 Albuquerque Center, hello. Wings 506 radar contact altitude.
But yeah, then we're gonna compare with what SimBrief says we should have.
Brewing 506, climbing 10 level 360. Okay, slow climb and maintain level 360.
Okay, full quantity. All right, so that's a total. All right, so let me. This will be a first. We are making history here. Let's back off to about 89 on the turbine speed here, and see what that does for the overall speed. I know this car. It's Vescu Gaming. Hey, do I have an outdated liver? Yeah, we noticed that. The painters forgot a little bit, but yeah, that's absolutely, I think, what's happened there. Vescu. Welcome in, by the way. Good to see you. So we're just, well, even looking at it from this side. No, this side looks okay. It's got just a little tiny bit of a slice there that's missing, but she's still pretty.
Area of moderate to extreme precipitation from your 12 to
it's
1
an obligation
o'clock,
on Atlantic
17 miles,
flights
17 miles in diameter, Thompson.
to check every 30 minutes. Yeah, that's.
Roger, for exit jet 6.
I would imagine that I would want to be checking at that often as well, just because that's your main thing, right? That's the one thing that you have to get right.
Wing 156, contact Los Angeles.
Okay, so let me pull up the.
126.525.
Los Angeles Center 126.525.
Can I pull up the OPF? All right, let me pull this over here. Let's see if we have a little bit. So the first number is fuel. The second number is time. Okay, keep that in mind. Fuel and time. Fuel and time. So where is our
Or 194 Julie Bravo, Albuquerque,
Texaco? So this we should have. Am I reading this? Estimated fuel on board is 2394. And
800 feet climbing 8,000 feet.
I don't know what this is. What's left in the tank, maybe?
Altitude
Or no.
5,700 climbing 8,000.
Who can help me read this OPF?
OPF.
And predicted fuel burn. Ah, thank you. That's good. So, okay, good deal. So 17.
Affirmative.
Well, I can tell you right now, we're doing way better than that, aren't we? Yeah, look at our fuel flow here. We're doing about 12,
Climb maintain
which is
130,
awesome.
40 X-ray.
And so we should be 23. We're predicted 2394. But again, we've got a little ways to go, guys. So we're not quite there yet. We've got about 350 miles to run. And currently, actually, let me get rid of you. Currently, ooh, and I could even slow down or back off a little bit more. Let's try 88. Currently showing about 3,500, and I just want to double check that that's accurate. If you can't tell, I don't do this very often, and this is a cool thing. This is a cool thing to learn how to do. So yeah, 36. So Downwind Sim is suggesting that we check it based off of something that we're close to. All right. So what the problem is, we got this big old massive shortcut Downwind Sim. So I guess we could compare it to SJN here in a minute, I suppose, right? We got this nice big shortcut all the way past Maxo to Texaco. No, we got a ways to go yet, right? We got a ways to go. Or I could look at it. I mean, we just passed La Luz, so I could look at it compared to La Luz. Let's do it. Let's do it. We got nothing else to do. You're mine for the next 2 hours and 2 minutes, and that's just for this flight. La Luz. Let's see what we got. La Luz. We should have 3323, and we should be burning 870. All right. Well, we're a little over the burn, and we're a little over the burn. 3320. I'm sorry. Yep. 3323 though. We are. Yeah, we're over that. So we're doing good. We're doing good. I burned a bit less. Yes. So that's a good thing. Because if there's one thing I'm noted for on my flights is Mr. Fuel Efficiency. I mean, some people call me Mr. Fuel Efficiency. Literally, they call me that. Drobart, what's up, my friend? The burn is the odometer gauge. This is the the burn, sorry, is this guy, right? Is that what we're talking about? Is that what we're talking about, Downwind Sim? PPH is that. I don't know what PPH means. The rule of flying is there's never too much fuel unless you light on fire. Yeah. I think Downwind Sim told me that, or shared that same thing in a little different form. Like, when's the only time you have too much fuel? When you're on fire. Pounds per hour. Okay, PPH. So you're throwing out all these CJ3 cool phrases. I don't know. Yes, pounds per hour times 1,000. Then odometers, how much you burned. Okay. Took a minute, but airborne for 450 now. Oh, very nice, Riley. Thanks for flying along. How much fuel is burned is below the parking brake with the little button. All right. Down, yeah, right here. The reset flight. So we burned 860, right? Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. I was thinking how much is left and what's our current burn rate. Yeah, that's how much has been. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Just looking at that, you can descend by the Level 3 arrival.
Riley's in the G6, by the way.
Visual approach for my 8.
Downwind Sim, you're not going to be able to nap very well, but I'm going to open these up for you. Time is about 8 in the morning right now. Should have burned 870 by La Luz. Mr. McFuel Planning face. Yeah, that's right. Hey, look, I do what I can to bring the ultimate level of realism. Look, I mean, ascriptions went up by $1 today. So I have to go an extra mile to earn that $1. Your windows are like the A380 windows that are, the whole thing is practical glass. Oh, yeah, jeez. So we're incorporating fuel planning now. That's just what I do. Where does it show, by the way, burned? This the rate we're burning. This is how much we burned. Approximate burn. I got you. See, yeah, there we go. There we go. Pro streamer, that's right. I am pretty pro. I think so. I'm pretty pro.
At 1416, 1L direct peak QSVR Papa Echo Quebec.
So, if I have this correctly, or correct, when we get to Texaco, I should have almost a little less than 2,400 and burned about 18. Nice. All right. I'm actually looking forward to incorporating this into our flights. This will be cool.
Papa Echo Quebec.
Cooking with avgas and nice and gentle, you know, not even quite 88 on the turbine. Engine, the turbine temps are below 700, and the fan speed is just a little over 90. That right there is taking care of your engines, my friends. That makes the A&P happy. Happy. It's so simple. Yeah, in only 15 simple steps, you too can figure out your fuel burn. So PBRN, according to SimBrief, means planned total fuel burned. There you go. I am okay being the last guy to know these things, by the way. So yes, PBRN, planned total fuel burn. Yeah, very good. Estimated fuel on board, planned total fuel burned. Very cool. Very cool. Love it. Love it. Acronym. Yeah. I live in an acronym. Of course, we kind of all do. Acronymed world. So you would fill that out. Is that where the dashes are? You would actually write in what you have as you cross that. Gosh, what I'd give for a printer right now. I would love to just have a little clipboard and write that in. That'd be so cool. It'd be so cool. All right, enough nerding out. Downwind Sim, how are your? Excuse me. How are your new aircraft that you get? You get it as a little text file. Oh gosh, you're right. Look at this. What if I go texty? I could put that in. Oh, look at that. Does it stay? If I click off, does it stay? Or I could just write on it, couldn't I? Draw on it. Wow. Wow. It's a miracle it's a writable PDF. Those things, hey, those things are all right, you guys. You're all right. You should hang out here more often. Do I fly the A320? I do. VATSIM. I've got I've got 4 of them. Cold Nebo. Wait a second. We got volume. What's did something get something loud?
Turkey Center, radar contact. Climbing tank level 320.
You'll have to let me know how the levels are, guys. I could turn the engines up a little bit. I think it's good. Okay. So yeah,
4 Juliet Bravo, 10 by the Rider 1 arrival. Expect visual approach by 25 left. Phoenix altimeter 2970. More than 1 hour old.
Copy the altimeter and we'll put them the Rider 1 arrival 1 under 4 Juliet.
so originally I got the towless A321. Oh, 10 minutes and you're off the bed, Beethoven? Okay, man. You just went through levels, had no idea if your stream could hear you. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. But, yeah, so I started with the towless A321, then I picked up the Phoenix, so I could have one in both sims. Actually, no, I take that back. I started with the fly-by-wire A320. My levels are okay? Okay, good deal. Then I went to the towless, then I got the Phoenix, and then I won a copy of the towless A320. So, yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm collecting them, I guess.
1508, field at your 11 o'clock, 18 miles.
Well, I'm not seeing any weather here, unfortunately. Some of the aircraft are getting that, though, which is nice. X-Plane is, that's one of the things about X-Plane 12 that's been really nice is many of the aircraft now have working weather radars. Speaking of A320s, the towless does. Downwind Sim, he'd be on his second iced tea by now.
Center, extension 690, looking at subway 10 minutes.
So on the A320, when you get a long direct, you can actually set the direct so it still shows the beam waypoints. So you can still fill that out even with a long direct. Oh, really? It's on the directory page, beam points. All right, I'm not going to remember that, but I really want to try that. If I remember that, I'm definitely going to try that. Because you know where you're...
American 1508, heavy, cleared visual approach, 25 left.
Yeah, when you get those nice shortcuts, you know, you would assume that it is going to help your fuel burn because you're going less distance, but you can't assume that, right? That's a dangerous assumption to make. I have not been updating my heading bug either, so let's do that. Alright, we've got to look outside. This is a gorgeous part of the world. I better enjoy it a little bit here.
Number 40 X-ray, contact Los Angeles Center, 16155.
Only 12655. Okay, that's direction.
A little bit of a scenery, ortho imagery difference there. No big deal. It'll keep you from looking at my paint job
American 317,
discrepancies.
contact Los Angeles Center, 16155.
Well, Cold Nebo, it's going to be a 2-hopper, and we're hoping. Like that's the goal, is to make it all the way. But we'll see. We're going to Dallas for sure. 2 hours to Dallas, Love, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, we're pushing the range on both of these legs. I think you could probably squeeze going this direction. You could probably squeeze a 3-hour leg. Ah, there we go. Okay, I'm going to save that. That'll help. That'll help right there. Thank you. I'm going to save that link. That'll remind me then when I come back in. Thank you. That's cool. Okay, let's get that highlighted and saved for later. Very good.
5x5.
That's pretty slick. I mean, those engineers, they've thought of everything.
Roger. American 223 right now.
On the Boeing side, not so much. Interesting. A little bit more guesstimation, I guess.
American 223 right now.
Well, looks like Albuquerque is going to be as far as we get for ATC, which is okay. That's kind of what we're accustomed to. And yes, downwind sim, I know what you're saying.
223, we're contact 20 miles.
Maybe you should have same intentions. And this would definitely be a good time to have it, but I don't. So, all right, there's casual. Pavlin, what's he flying? F-22. Oh, sweet. Who can we stock here? Boozy's on a 7-day streak here. Tucson to San Diego. Is he done? Can we stock him? No, he's still going. Tucson to, no, he's down. He's on the ground. Stats. Where are we? I don't see him. Effective Crayon, he is doing a typical short hop. Honolulu to SBD.
American 1508, heavy contact beginning.
Where's that? Some cargo hub.
120.9.
SBD. San Bernardino. Oh, very nice. Who knew? Bearman knows all the good cargo spots. Here's Josh. Josh is cruising from Detroit Metro to Wallops. Oh, what a great name. Great name. He's got 155 still to go. Ken Jr. heading into Miami. And he's still got a little bit of traveling to do as well. Our friend Eric was, doing some Oshkosh stuff today. think he was in the tri-motor today. I'm not sure. But apparently he streamed it, so we're going to have to go check it out. VATSIM might need to fly some military flights on VATSIM again. Yeah, I tell you what, some of those aircraft are just incredible. Pure Luck is getting ready to go from the TED down to Memphis. Ooh, that's an all-night deal. Right there. Yep. And Yankee Tandy going the other way, going over to Japan. Narita. Oh, they're just about there. 504 miles remaining here. That's getting close. Yep, there they are. It's 777 time. Yeah, so if you friend me, Melvin Leroy on Volanta, I will track your movements and judge your landings live on stream. Okay, what's going on with my text messaging tonight?
Southwest 332. I'm way above my weight. I was on a different frequency on accident. I just noticed. So I'm way above my descent profile. Southwest 332, descend by the Hatterone arrival. Southwest 332, repeat that. Descend by the Hyder 1 arrival.
Coaching stuff. Beethoven, you are out. I saved your evening. Oh, man. Chris, I'm so happy to be able to help you out, because you definitely make my night when you stop by. So enjoy your evening. Hello to you. Hello to your family. And have an awesome Thursday. We'll see you later. That's our friend Beethoven living the life down in the Caribbean. He's been all over the world. A true wealth of knowledge and just a really awesome dude. Been hanging out with us. Joe Bright, your sound is back. All right, good deal.
Number 4, Julie Bravo, fields at your 1 o'clock, 20 miles port side.
I feel like the ATC is just a smidge loud, but yeah, that guy, I tell you what, he spent time in Norway, right? And the Norwegians, they just don't sleep. They just don't sleep. I don't know. I think it's the fact that they're up there, you know, so close to the Arctic Circle that sometimes they get 24 hours of daylight, so they're just, their body's like, we don't need to sleep for the next 3 days. I don't know how they do it.
1314 Albuquerque Center, further contact. United 1790, fields at your 11 o'clock, 17 miles. Port side.
Maxo. So we're getting close to Maxo. Here we go, guys. So we can do a little fuel check here. Let's do that. Question for married folks. Do you ever live with an in-law up or downstairs? A firm. In fact, I built a mother-in-law apartment for my mom. Not an in-law, but similar. My wife's in-law. We've lived together on and off for 3 different times, actually. So yeah, it's good. It's been nice. I told her that a long time ago. So 2869 is what we should have. 1324 on the burn. Let's go check it out. I told her many years ago that if I was ever in a position where so there's the fuel burn, 11.9, and fuel remaining is about 31. Good. 31 and 12. anyway, sorry to keep starting and stopping that story, but I told her a long time ago, I said, if I'm ever in a position where I can make it possible for you to live without having to pay a bill, you know, I'm going to do it. So I didn't experience the Ernie K. Doe song. I don't know what that is, Joe Bart. You'll have to share a link to that. I don't recall that. It's been pretty good. And happy birthday to your mother-in-law down with him. That's awesome. 94 years young. That's crazy. I would love to make it to 94. I think that'd be cool to get to your 90s. I do. I have the TDI GTN 750.
Up to 340.
Chow down on some ice cream. That's it. We did that same thing tonight. Went out, had some truck stop food, and the junior first officer had himself a bowl of ice cream.
After 42, wind 15021, gusting 32, runway 12.
Life is good. 94 ain't slowing her down.
3151, opportunity center, hold short, runway 12.
Holding short, runway 12, FedEx 3151.
What I think I enjoyed the TDS. Yes, sorry, TDS. What did I say? TDI, TDS, GTN 750 XI. I think is the full deal. But yeah, really like it. It's my favorite. It's my favorite FMC, whatever you'd call that. My favorite GPS. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Southwest 33, 19 contact, plus Hansel Center 126.525.
No RNP. That is correct. That is correct. Has its limits for sure. But the one thing that's, I think, awesome about it, besides the touchscreen capability, is that they figured out a way to integrate the updated nav data, so you don't have to rely on the stupid Garmin stuff. $65, yeah, worth every penny. I'd have paid $165 for this. It's fantastic, and it just gets better and better. There was an update today. They keep fixing things and adding things, and it's a pretty amazing piece of software. And again, the rub used to be
contact Houston Center 134.425.
Oh, Houston's coming on. The rub on them always was that you had outdated nav data in the sim because Garmin wasn't giving up the current stuff, right? It was too expensive, but the TDS folks have found a way around that, which is cool. So my X-Plane version that I have, that I've had for years, it's a little outdated, but it's not a big deal because the places that you fly, the types of airplanes and the places that you fly with this GTN, like you don't, those arrivals and departures, they never change. Like Central Wyoming Regional Airport, like it's had the same arrival for 30 years, right? There's no need to change the Boyson 1 arrival to the Boyson 2 because there's nothing different about it. The airports that change all the time are the big Bravos, right? So, but for the most part, you're not flying your King Air or your LearJet. You're not flying your LearJet into a class Bravo, so the two don't necessarily, like, it's never been a problem with either, but it sure is nice having the updated data for sure, just in case. Yeah, the Reality XP in X-Plane 12 and figure out how to do. Yeah, me too, Golden Eagle. Absolutely. So yeah, when they were able to do that, I'm like, that is the missing link. And yeah, then you can use the trainer, right, to update from the Garmin database if you want.
Yep.
I mean,
got that ground one. Did ground get off?
And yeah, and I understand that it's a licensing deal with
All right, well, you
Garmin,
can make a left turn alpha then.
for sure, and I don't blame them for it, you know.
Left down alpha.
But from a simming perspective, it sure is nice. But yeah, VATSIM, for $65, you're going to want to have a couple of airplanes that you're using regularly. Avia Planner, negative. I have not.
FedEx
Do not.
3151, wind 10 at 21, gusting 32, runway 12, please take off.
Runway 12, clear for takeoff, FedEx 3151.
That's probably Tucson people sorry for what this looking.
It's a new contender for Navigraph with a $3.50 monthly subscription. Oh, really?
Southwest 332, traffic's going to be at your 10 o'clock, 8 miles, 3,736. It'll be on the final.
I think Garmin is missing out on a huge market because, like Navigraph, you're using old data. It's not for real nav yet, but it allows you to train. It's not losing them any money. And in fact, if they supported it, they would be encouraging more people to buy Garmin. Yeah, like how many people have bought ForeFlight because of the integration that they've done, even in the simulator, right? I think that's been smart on their part. But yeah, I'm with you. Sell. Even if you sell slightly outdated data, you know, I don't know. Of course, they may be doing such good business. And flight simming, right? It's such a small group of people that, I don't know. I hope I didn't just miss a radio call to go to Unicom.
Albuquerque Center, American 1313 at 8.
Uh-oh.
American 1313, Albuquerque Center.
Vito Dig, we're on. We're on, my friend. Where am I? Where's my latest?
3151 versus contact altitude.
Oh no, we got a ways to go yet. I don't know why. You must be.
3151, Tucson Altimeter 2996.
Riley, you must be flying offline because I don't see you.
Okay, 3,600 feet, FedEx 3151.
FedEx 3151, that sounds more like it. Climate change level 3 here.
I'm waiting to see a flight sim war. You want Avidyne to jump in and and Garmin, yeah. Well, VATSIM, you would think extra income is never a bad thing for a company, especially in the aviation industry, right? Who's doing well enough? I'm not sure if I would see on Volanta. Okay, I didn't know. Oh, you don't use it. Never mind. I wouldn't then. Never mind. Although I should see your airplane here. It just won't list. No, maybe not. Yeah, I don't see you. Maybe not.
437, expect visual approach 925.
Vito Dig, you are on your way to Harrisburg. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Let's see where he's at. Let's see where he's at.
Where he's looking.
There you go. In the Skyhawk. Very nice. Very nice. You just took the Skyhawk out of JFK? Well done, my friend. Well done. I wonder what the odds of Kennedy approach being on by the time we get there.
And
it was hairy. As it should be.
I don't see you.
An interesting thing with the LIDO charts is that in Europe, usually the SIDs have an initial climb. And on the LIDO charts, this is a specific extra page. No kidding. Called the SID PT SID procedure text. These are not in Avia Planner, so currently they are not a worthwhile chart. Oh, wow. Really? JPC was controlling. Oh, there you go. Yeah, gotta give him some GA love, man. I bet he appreciated it. If you want a comparison, you get a Jeppesen worldwide subscription on ForeFlight for $3,902 a year versus Navigraph for $89 a year. Yeah. Because they do, for all intents and purposes, especially from a flight simming perspective, like they do exactly the same thing, right? I mean, if you like, I believe there's an integration now for, like, if you had an iPad, you could have your Navigraph stuff on the iPad, right? So you could have a knee board doing all that stuff. Yeah. It's a whole page for what Jep has with the point direct. Oh, so it's just showing you exactly. Yeah, I wish it's the only time, well, it's the only time outside of work that I wish I've had an iPad. Just can't justify the expense, though. Plus, I wouldn't be able to make my iPad work. My computer doesn't have very good Bluetooth connectivity. Not for real life, that's right. Don't forget, guys, don't forget. Don't take your Navigraph up into your Cessna 182 and try to navigate to St. Louis downtown. Doesn't work that way. All right, time to, well, no, it isn't. We don't have anything else to check against here for a little while, do we? Oh, but we're under 100 to get to Texaco. Beautiful. Beautiful.
1314 contact on Central Tower.
What about showing flight level 425 here?
26.525, Sterling 1314.
Southwest 1626 for their contact.
Well,
4,300.
yeah, but my flight plan was top altitude of 410, so I just kind of assumed that was it. So I just kind of left it at that. I noticed the 777 has a lot of step climbs on the longer flights. I'm assuming that means as they burn fuel and get a little bit lighter, you can get up into the more fuel efficient, check the winds aloft. Can I set an altitude in 750? I don't believe you can. Alright, hang on, guys.
Delta 1441, 5400 for 3500.
510 is the max? Oh, man.
Delta 1441 out for center.
Can set a waypoint altitude. Not a flight. Yeah, so it has no VNAV anyway, so there's not a, I mean, it's all for reference anyway. Winds aloft. Let's see what our winds aloft are saying here, guys.
156 heavy out for center contact.
So
climbing
over Texaco,
for Delta 1441.
they're all pretty consistent, honestly. About 334 and 17. Man, that's about as consistent as they get. Look at that. 347 and 17. So yeah, there's no real gain, I guess. Interesting. Yeah. Just 90,000 more, and you go back into class Echo airspace at flight levels 600. Oh, that's it? Yeah. I'm sure I'm getting there in this bad boy. That's SR-71 airspace up there. No jet stream up at the 50Ks.
13 contact Los Angeles Center, 126.525. Albuquerque Center, Southwest 323. After a missed approach, I'm heading 258 5000. Southwest 332, Albuquerque Center, radar contact. What's your heading? 258. Southwest 332. Southwest 332, roger. Hello, man. Police, flying and 10 Police 9992. I still do not staff you, squawk. You're still squawking standby.
I have not, good fixins. I
Filter 156, climate change, light level.
It's complicated. Let's just say I've donated towards that project in the hopes that it'll become a little better before I'm able to really truly dive into it.
Walk 1400 heavy, clear approach 125 left.
It's just a lot of stuff that is non-operational right now, and you have to have the default FMC, the default X-Plane FMC in there to make it work, and it's just like, yeah, I was, not that I know a lot about the plane, but I was really looking forward to learning about like how to navigate via TACANs and just more period specific stuff, you know what I mean? All the engine management stuff, like that's pretty dialed in. And so, you know, you could fly a point A to point B flight, you know, clear up at 60,000 feet or whatever, you know, New York to, or LA to New York in an hour and 10 minutes or whatever. You could definitely do that stuff. And the refueling option is kind of cool. That, you know, but I like to click buttons, you know. I like to turn knobs, that kind of stuff. I think the engine start, the way they have the engine start is kind of disappointing also. So I don't know. I reached out to the guy and he was willing to give me a refund, and I'm like, you know what? Thank you for your honesty and whole attitude towards all of it. You know, he basically said, look, stick with it. Here's 3 or 4 resources for you to check on that'll help your experience with it and help you learn it and all that. And that really wasn't what I was getting at, obviously, but and then at the end he's like, if in a week you don't like it, let me know, I'll give you a full refund. And he said, explain, I bought it off the Org Store. He said, the Org Store won't, but I will. And so at that point I just emailed it back. I said, you know what, I love your answer. And I'm gonna hang on to it and try to learn it and all that. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, that's the kind of developer I'll support, because he got right back to me. It was him personally emailing me back, was willing to work with me, and so anyway, I hope my $40 or whatever. My main thing that I reached out to him is I said, like, look, you're kind of advertising that this thing's ready to rock. I mean, and it's really like an alpha release right now. I'm like, I don't have a problem with you releasing it as an alpha, but like let's say that, right? Let's let people know when they buy it that it's not complete. So anyway, you got 4 scoops down with Sim. Oh man, yeah. So that's V-Sky Labs, by the way. A great dude. I have several of his aircraft, and he names every single one of them project, because none of them are ever quite all the way done. But anyway, I can get behind a guy like that. So Yeah, buddy. Hey, I had a little something when I got home. I got these little ice cream bars that I like to munch on. I've been trying to cut down. Summer is horrible for me because I just think I need ice cream every night. But yeah, I don't know. I digress.
Spear Wing 506, field's going to be at your 1 o'clock, 15 miles current site.
It's really a great thing. I mean, it was 100 degrees here today, so what a better thing than to cool off from the inside out.
Spear Wing 506, traffic's going to be at your 10 o'clock, 5 miles, 4,700 indicated. It's going to be
Oh, your wife's that way all year round.
Boeing 787.
It's been very
Liner,
difficult to stick to my eating plan too with the junior first officer because he's a big eat out guy. He likes it because like his mom and dad are just, they're at that stage. They're dirt poor, right? My son's a college student and my daughter-in-law is a stay-at-home mom. Anyway, so they hardly ever eat out. They're really, really good at cooking at home and very healthy eaters and all that stuff. So when he comes to my house, you know, it's always a celebration. So we always got to be, you know, we're ordering pizza, or we're going out to eat like we did tonight. So he's become quite the restaurateur, if you will. Oh, the colder Fixie's wife gets, or the colder gets, the more Fixie's wife wants to have ice cream. Yeah. Well, you know, there's nothing wrong with that.
Southwest 332, traffic's going to be at your 10 o'clock, 19 miles, 3,800 indicated. It's going to be a Boeing 787 Dreamliner on the final runway 25 left current site.
How great has Albuquerque ATC been tonight, by the way? Been fun listening to them. I think I'll leave them on just as long as I can here. Unfortunately, we're just about out. It looks like Texaco is kind of our jumping off point. That we're actually going to have to do some pilot math on the way down here to Dallas Love. But oh, Josh McCrary's in the TBM.
Southwest 332, what was
Going Detroit to, I think it was to Walla Walla.
3096, contact Los Angeles Center, 126.525.
Wallops. Oh yeah, we knew that. We knew that.
I'm sorry, was that for Southwest 3096? Southwest 3096, contact Los Angeles Center, 126.525.
Over to Los Angeles Center, Southwest 3096.
Somehow I think this MD-11's probably passing us up. He's also not on standard altimeter setting, isn't he?
Southwest 332, turn left heading 080 on the rollout. Field's going to be at your... It's going to be at your 10 o'clock, 15 miles. Heading 3. Sorry, what's heading Southwest 332, heading 080. Heading 080, Southwest 332. Center, American 13.
Sometimes all you can do is say yes, dear. Grab a
off a
spoon.
while ago. Contact Los Angeles Center, 126.525.
Can't agree more. My wife has been really good with her food discipline here of late. So I've had to eat my ice cream and hers so that the store doesn't call the police because of an abnormal, you know, drop in ice cream consumption.
Southwest 332 field's going to be at your 9 o'clock, 15 miles current site. Field 9 o'clock, Southwest 332. Southwest 332, collider's approach on 25 left.
think our proudest moment was in college.
Wait for approach chapter.
We ordered pizza from the same place so often that this was before the day and age of caller ID and all that stuff, that as soon as we gave the address, they knew our name, first and last name. Well, Kevin, I do what I can. I do what I can. I'm a giver. I just am. That's just who I am. And Texaco. All right, so let's do a check here. It's time for a check. Let's
Number
see.
816, Lumiere Space, Fort Worth, soft line, bridge, terminate, exchange approved.
Over to Unicom, November 11816. We'll see you next time. All right, we are expecting to be at about 24. It looks like we're at about
Now
26.
42, contact Los Angeles Center, 126.525.
The burn, 18, and we're at about 17. So I would say we're doing pretty well. There you go. There you go. I learned how to fuel plan tonight, by the way, guys, in case you're just getting here. So again, I can live up to my name of Mr. Fuel Planner.
Have a good one, break. Delta 156, turn right heading 340.
All right, so let's do this. We will.
Delta 156, wait for space.
We'll talk Unicom, but I want to. Can I? Ooh. Can I monitor? Yes, I can monitor. There we go. I think you've got the fuel stuff down. Well, I'll forget it. It's kind of like when I had the fuel management down in the 747, then I forgot it the next time. But I'll never unexpectedly run out again. Well, don't underestimate me, Dallin Sim. Don't underestimate me. Okay, but it is time now, though, to do some descent briefing, as we are getting close to that moment. So let's see what we have here. The Jeffrey 5. And I'm not going to be able to show you this and check it on the GTN, unfortunately, but we can brief it together, then I'll check it off screen here. So I'm not seeing a whole lot in terms of, there's our first altitude restriction down here, Zorda, between 300 and 240, and our speed needs to be 280. And then at Greg's, we need to be at 11 and 250. And that takes us into the Dallas area. And again, we're expecting 13 left. Let's check our ATIS and see how it's looking. Echo. In fact, let me type this in here because we won't have ATC information. This will probably change a little, but Echo, Windsor 170 is 7. Good visibility. Altimeter 3000. Ooh, it's a chilly 32 in Dallas right now. Visual approaches are in use, and we're okay with the 13 right or 13 left. So since we had 13 left as the initial clearance, that's what we'll put in there. You flew in and out of Addison a bunch earlier this year. Hey, nice. I am keeping that fuel balanced there. Good fixes. Trying anyway. So 13 left on the approach. Oh, I got choices here. I got choices. We'll just do a generic ILS Yankee. What do you say? So it looks like it's going to be the Wade's transition. We need to be at 2,500 at Wade's. Then we step down to 19 at Nate. Nate is 5.7 out. Pick up the glide. And we're in like Flynn. Looks like we got decision height of 685. Or sorry, decision altitude 685. That's the height of 200 above the ground. If we go missed, we climb to 1,000. Then we make a left-hand turn to 3 on a 060 heading. There's what we have out there. And then we pick up the outbound VOR off of Cowboy 087 to Soldo. out there, 30 miles and hold at 3,000. Okay, so that's kind of the visual there. And we'll be ready for all that. What about FBO cookies for IFR? Cancel it. Wait a second. Hold on. Slanty would be proud and jealous. Yeah, only if I get on the ground and say, like, what he's able to do that I that I don't, is like he can say, I'm pulling up to the gate and I should have 812 gallons of fuel or pounds of fuel. I haven't done that. I can only go off of what Simbri tells me I should have. Alright, so back into here. Let's just see if we've got all this stuff put in here. There's our first sorta. There's Greg. And then down to, I need to put in actually the approach here. So we're thinking 1-3 left. ILS Yankee and Wade's. We'll load that. Yep, guidance only. Wade's 2519 at Nate for the final approach fix. And if we follow the mist out to Soldo, 3,000 or above. That looks like a plan to me, you guys. And then again, the nice thing about this GPS unit, even though I don't have VNav, it does have my little reference here. Time to top of descent, 16 minutes and a half. And then here's my descent rate here right now. If I was to start the descent this minute, I'd be at negative 830. Fuel, ramp fees, who cares? Food and dessert, yep, that's right. That's what we're most interested in. Oh, Cutter in Albuquerque always has good munchies. Usually homemade, no kidding. Wow. Wow. That's, you know what, Downwind Sim, as you are rating your smaller airports within the Bravos, I think that should be, like, if you have little columns, you know, for ratings, I think the food at the FBO should be one of those ratings. You know, if I'm gonna go to Vertical Sim and buy, you know, some fancy BizJet field, I need to know that I'm gonna get good virtual snacks. What is next after the Bravo tour? The new food tour? There you go. That's right. I love it. I love it. You don't get any if you forget to cancel your IFR. I'd be in trouble. I do that all the time. Ooh, Kevin. That's an idea right there, my friend. So the two new series ideas that I have, one of them I've already started with, just the Flight of Passage. The next fad in Flight Sim shared cockpit is the Flight Sim cooking show. Oh, you guys have, wait a second, hold on. I don't have the Flight Sim cooking show, but where have I put this? Oh, where have I put this? Yes, okay. I'm going to share with you a YouTube channel. If you don't already follow this guy, this is as close to a Flight Sim cooking channel as I've ever seen. Rich Wellner, man, he basically flies his experimental plane around, lands at his buddy's farm strips, and camps out and cooks the most unbelievably good food, good meals Like, it's just crazy. It's not your typical camp out food. But yeah, it's hard not to watch, or it's hard to watch him and not be hungry when you're done. So enjoy. We're preparing for our descent, and while we wait, the flight first attendant will show you how to cook a great barbecue. That's right. Prepare your bordelaise sauce now. On the descent, reduce the heat to 350 degrees. And I can't wait to try out this this waypoint thing in the A320. A beam width. Can't wait to try that out. This fuel planning thing. I might have to go get Slant Alpha's spreadsheets to start calculating stuff here. Tomorrow is brisket day. Ooh, man. Nice. So anyway, my next two series, the one I've already started, it's the Flight of Passage. We've been doing that now for 3 different streams already. But then I have a series, and actually Good Fixes was kind of a part of the inspiration for this. It's I have went and researched real life airlines with the call sign 816. So like American 816 and JetBlue 816 and Air Canada 816. And I found real life routes that I'm going to fly. And I actually did one already off stream because it was an 11-hour flight. But I need a catchy name for it though. Right now I'm just calling it Route 816. Like, get your kicks on Route 816. But that seems really lame. I don't know. I need a good catchy name for it. But so far it's quite a rabbit hole, by the way. Alaskan 816, Allegiant 816. It's amazing how much we have. And then cargo's the same thing. FedEx 816. So this is the one I flew the other day. I flew KLM 816 from Bangkok to Amsterdam in the 777. Like I say, 11 plus hours. So yeah, so some of these are going to be like doable. Like some of them are things you could do in a day. Sacramento to Reno. I need that Beach 1900 modded though, downwind sim. If you could get on that, please. 747-800s. There's a few in there. 746, 747. Kalita Air. That's about as close as I have in that. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if I found a 747-800 yet. Let me let's, oh no, for you. Oh, 748. I'm sorry, gosh. 748 Hotel Alpha. Hotel Sierra. Oh my gosh. Downwind sim, we haven't flown together in so long that I forgot your tail number. How bad is that? How bad of a friend am I? Okay, flight tracking. I gotta remember how I did this now. Browse by operator. So let's start with United. Yeah, I just went down the list. United, and then you come over here to flight number, and you put 748. I am losing it. And then you click on track flight. Ooh, I have to turn off my scaling here. Sorry, just a second. Oh no, there it is. Okay, Boston to Denver. See, there you go. That'd be a great flight. In a 737 Max 8. Well, there you go. So yeah, once you start looking, it's kind of funny to see how many, operators, just go to flight tracking and click on. I'm having trouble now, but just click on your operators there, and it's amazing how many aircraft have those. Yeah, so kind of fun. But I'm going to do that. I'm going to hold off on doing any of those on stream until I get done with the Bravo tour, because we're getting close. Here's where we're at, you guys. Today is what, the 11th? I was thinking I'd make a pretty good dent in it this LearJet 35 Alpha. Yeah, see, it's been since January since we've been. Nope, I take that back. May. So only been a couple of months. But if we get 33 and 34 knocked out, we'll be Kennedy to San Fran, Charlotte, St. Louis, Honolulu, and we'll only have 5 more flights to do. Cold Nebo, you're out of here. Hey man, thanks for coming in. Enjoy your Friday, dude. We'll catch up to you next time. But yeah, this has been a fun series. This one is trademarked Downwind Sim Industries because he was the one that had the original idea. But I've got the Bass Pro Shop tour. That sounds good. You know, Pixie's had, or Shoozy's had a couple of ideas for a stream, and one of them that he's had that I still am trying to. I'm trying to figure out a way to get it done, but I'm not going to give it all the way because it's pretty cool. But it's basically flying sort of multiple planes to multiple. It's like if you were going to fly from Denver to anywhere in Wyoming, you would be able to fly to Denver itself, and then you'd have to pick up a smaller plane to fly to Wyoming. And then if you wanted to fly like to somewhere for a charter destination, you'd have to get into an even smaller aircraft. And then if you were trying to go to someplace remote, you'd have to hop in an SUV. Anyway, so that was his idea. And there's some tools out there now that are that could make that doable. So then you're in the walking simulator. That's right. They probably have a walking simulator. Did you know they have a paint drying simulator or a painting simulator, which I guess technically is a paint drying simulator? They have everything. Elvin on the treadmill stream. We've got a gal at there's Top Drop. We've got a gal at work that has a stand-up desk. She's like super ultra fit hiker, backpacker lady. Great gal, love her to death. But she has a stand-up desk and she has a treadmill at her desk also, so she can walk while she's working on things. I'm like, that is commitment right there. Iowa Scotsman, you'd be doing a treadmill stream. Hey, I tell you what, no one's doing it right now. Just saying. Just saying. It's a unique idea. I got to spend a little extra time on the treadmill after having ice cream tonight. Oh, you already been on? Iowa Scotsman, could you hop back on and do like a mile for me? Just a mile. How do you catch a unique rabbit? I'm all ears. Let me know. See what I did there? I'm all ears. You sneak up on it. Yeah. No comment. You know what I need to do? Oh, this is a multi. Okay, how do I catch a tame rabbit? How do you catch a tame rabbit? Tame way. CTAF for Dallas is 2370. Thanks for the jokes. What's my Mach? About 78, I think. Yep, 0.78. How about you, Riley? You're in the Gulf Stream, so you might be a little slower because you got all those rappers and rap guys' girlfriends and stuff in there. I know. She looks like one of those rap guys' girlfriends. Mach 0.80. All right. And you've caught up. Well, okay, good deal. Rich guys paid for the excess of fuel burn. Love it. Love it. Speaking of fuel burns here, at Deadwee. That'll be, well, we won't do it quite yet because we got to start heading down the hill. So I'm going to put in 3,000 since that's where we're supposed to be at the end of the day here. Let's spin it down here at 3, and then we're going to try to work my new key bindings to see how we do. Get our
Vertical track.
There's our 1 minute to go warning, so I like to just pull back a little on the power. Just a little bit. We're going to engage vertical speed. You'll watch the autopilot engage will go off for just a second. I'm going to nudge over and I'm going to try to hit 2130. Right about there. I'm going to re-engage the autopilot. So again, this unit here does a nice job of kind of estimating when you start your descent and what your descent should be. And so I think that's pretty close. We'll go for a while, and as this recalculates, we will adjust as needed. But now the biggest thing for us is just to make sure we don't overspeed. So I maybe pulled back a little too much, honestly. So it doesn't look like, well, it might be climbing slightly. I'm going to leave it just for a little bit here because it doesn't take much before you're overspeeding. But I am going to look at the fuel burn because that's what I like to do now. So we're getting to, what are we coming up on here? This is dead weight. Alright, dead weight. I'm supposed to be at 19 with a 22 burn. Burn was not even 21 yet. Good. So we're going to call that 21 in my, I'm at 2.2 right now. What I wouldn't give for a scratch pad, but we're doing good. In other words, or to make a long story short, we're doing good with fuel burn. 10 miles behind should be slowing down. Yeah, self-vectoring. Yeah, I might slow you down because I think you have a little bit, you have FMS speed in that thing, don't you? So you could be a little more precise. Yeah, looking good, looking good. All right, the one thing I didn't do is let's brief the taxi when we get down to Dallas. Where are we going to go? Where's an FBO? The fanciest of FBOs. What should I be looking for here, Downwind Sim? Where am I going, my friend? Here's the GA area over here. Landing on 13 left. Customs. It looks like just hangar areas. Downwind Sim is researching that for us, and will get back to us as far as where we need to go. Reducing to 0.7. Okay, very good. I am currently about 0.73 right now, so that should be good. That should be good. I like it, Downwind Sim. You know me well enough to know I would like this kind of stuff for sure. Anything that's numbers nerdy, it does appeal to me. Okay, 2250. Yeah, I'd say we're about right on the dot here, and that's to get us down to 2,000. Sorry, to 3,000, which is the initial approach fix. Let's see here. Descent checklist. Arrival approach taxis have been briefed. We are needing a local altimeter, and it looks like a 3000. We'll set that here 3000, and then I think we can estimate our landing speed at this point in time. Whoops. Our landing weight, I should say. So we are total weight 14,000. So we're going to be, we'll be probably right about that. So approach of 130, ref at 123. All right, that looks good. And we can also set our elevation here to field elevation. Let that cabin depressurize a little bit. Ah, thank you, Shoes. You're one step ahead of me as always. Yeah, I probably should put that as the first part of my descent checklist, honestly. Recog's coming on. We want to be bright and flashy as we come in here to Dallas, since we're not the biggest profile in the world. You can really hear your heartbeat. It's always a good thing, right? Alright, what's low fuel? Why are we getting a low fuel warning? We're right on the dot for fuel. I wonder if it's an automatic if you get below. I have no idea. 2,100 on the fuel, and again I'll just double check here just to make sure I'm not missing something, but current fuel, yeah, 2127. We're good. We are good. Interesting. I wonder if I'm missing something. Okay, we've got the DFA. Now, wait a second. I'm going to Love. I'm not going to DFW. I'm going to Dallas Love. Better choices there. Good deal. Good deal. DFW is probably so big, right? It's just not a lot. DFW looked like it had a lot of GA sort of areas, so okay, trying to get to 11 at Greg's, and right now that's showing our bottom of descent. So I'm actually descending way too fast. So, because this is taking me down to 3,000, which is what it's showing for bottom of descent. We don't want that. So I'm going to continue the descent as planned, but I'm going to level at 11,000 if I get there early at Greg's, and then we can continue down after that. That's fine. Speed's holding pretty good right now, honestly. When we get to 11. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? Is it time for you to go to bed? It's 9:30. Why aren't you in bed? Come here, I need a hug. We're descending into Dallas. Hi. You go to bed and I'll come talk to you, okay? Scratch your belly. Gotta work the body. Gotta work the body, work the body, work the body. Don't tell anyone the junior first officer is not in bed, by the way. One of my guides says hello to you, by the way. Downwind Sim says hello. I thought I saw a little flash of something off my right-hand side. And I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? What's going on here? All right, Susie, you're out of here. Thanks, Kevin, for coming in. Great talking to you. And enjoy the remainder of your evening, and have a good Friday, buddy. Hello to you and yours. Okay, heading through transition. Let's go to 3000. Set. And all right, descent checklist is complete. Exterior lights to go. Been fun having him home. But he's starting to miss his mom and dad. He did. He escaped. My wife is already, I'm sure, in bed. She's got to work tomorrow. And my mom is as well, I'm sure. So it's just me, the late night crew tonight. That's okay. I don't mind. Down with Sim, you're out of here. Did I see that right? You're getting ready to head out the Business Jet Center. Okay, will this show me where it's located, by the way? Let's have a map on the oh, I need a map. I have no idea where the Business Jet Center is. I would think this is customs and stuff. It could be here. Could be here. North side. Okay. So we're gonna. Maybe the sky. Sometimes the sky vector gives you a little more detail. What do we got here? This is GA. So north side. I'm just gonna say it's up here somewhere. We'll just kind of plan to come back up here to this side. That'll be fine. That'll be good. A5 Alpha 5-ish. Oh yeah, right in here. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for locating that for me, my friend. Okay. Taxi brief is complete as well. Down to, on our way down again, 11,000. We're going to stop at 11. That's an altitude restriction coming up here. So we yeah, see, this is already wanting to come back a little bit here, so let's just chill out the descent just a bit. We'll level off at 11. We'll let the speed come down as well. Make the in-range call to tell them to have ice cream cold and the rental car ready. I will do that when I check in here. My 20-mile check-in. I wonder what the real FBO would do if I called them right now and said, "Hey, I'm in a sim, but for maximum immersion, I'm requesting that you have the ice cream cold and the rental car ready. We're approximately 25 minutes out. How fast would we be blacklisted? Whoops, altitude hold. I'm guessing that probably wouldn't be a good thing. So we're level, pretend that says 11,000. And we're just going to try to come down here, get the speed down, 250. We'll get ourselves past the bottom of descent, past Greg's. And then at Greg's, we're going to step down to whoops. I thought there was intermediate step down. Maybe not. We'll work our way down to 2,500, I guess. All right, that's fine. It should give me that same thing here. Once we get to Greg's, it should tell me again where my next descent point should be, and work my way down. Dallas Love traffic. LearJet 816 is approximately 30 miles to the northeast of the field. Sorry, northwest of the field at 11,000 inbound. Dallas Love traffic. You can stick around till landing, then bedtime, I understand. If I'm smart, I would also go to bed. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'd love to make it out to Kennedy tonight. Gosh, it'd be awesome. I just know, too, that everything's going to go. It's looking great right now, but everything's going to go offline here just a little bit because it is a Thursday night, not a Friday night. And so, yeah. All right. There's Wade's. I'm going to start going down right now. I'm going to pull back on the power. We're going to go back to vertical speed mode. And I'm just going to pitch down about 1,500 feet a minute. There we go. We will arm that altitude. And I think it looks to me like I need to make a little bit of a... I guess I could come out here, but I could maybe vector myself right in right now, couldn't I? If I could get there in time. Boom. We're going to activate the approach. Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Gosh dang it, I keep closing my tab that I need here. Three left. Yeah, I feel like we got a chance to get there. Frequency is 111.5. Let's make sure that's in. Good. And approach course is 1 tree. Beautiful. We're not on the best vector to final here, are we? Going to Wade's, and then we'll turn at Wade's. We should pick up. We should pick up the localizer. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. And we need to be at 3,000. I'm sorry, 2,500 at Wade's. What's up, dude? It's going to take a minute. If you want, you can stay down here until I've landed, and then I'll tuck you in, okay? You're not going to get me in trouble with your NAM, are you?
What trouble?
Because you're not in bed like you're supposed to be. You can stay down here, that Cody. Alright, I'm going to go heading mode here, and we can jump over to localizer, VLOC. We're a little far away yet, but making our way in. "19 miles from the next waypoint, which is 14 miles from the airport, so about 35 miles out right now." Dallas Love traffic. Lear 816 is turning inbound runway 13 left, approximately 30 miles to the north out of 5,000. Dallas Love traffic. Say intentions to the rescue, yeah. Dude.
Dallas Love traffic, VATSIM 690 is 9,000 for 5,000 on the RNAV Zulu runway 13 right.
Nice. Parallel approaches, baby. I like the say intention stuff. It really does look good. I mean, I cannot deny that. And I watched Slan Alpha do his thing yesterday with the lead developer of it, and it really looks great. It really looks great. It's kind of like Pilot Edge. It's just out of my budget. It's just out of my price range. So I'm gonna have to wait. Just gonna have to wait. It's a pretty hefty expense. There's 1,000 to go. But I am impressed with how much work they've been doing and where the project is right now and kind of what their future plans are. I mean, you're exactly right. For a time like this, it would be kind of cool. Although it would be kind of a bummer because, Riley's flying along with us, and we wouldn't be able to really interact with him, and so. Yeah, Iowa Scotsman, I just don't know, man. I think it's I don't know. It's just a little bit too expensive for me. There's not much in flight sim I'd pay $20 a month for, and that probably makes me sound a little bit like a cheapskate, but I don't know. There's a lot of things. I don't know. It's just out of my price range. So they say. So they say. Well, time will tell, I guess. Time will tell. All right, so we are on a pretty good heading here to intercept. We're just, I think, a little far out. 11.5. 133. So that's all set up. We're just not tracking anything quite yet. Almost to 2,500. I've got a notch of flaps out. Get my speed down, but I can kind of get my power back in just a little bit. Iowa Scotsman, did you get the year-long version? And if so, what airport did you pick to have your voice immortalized? And same question for you, Downwind Sim. Riley, you're kind of fighting the same fight with Navigraph. Doing it every 3 months? Yeah. Yeah. So are you gonna have your ATC? Can we expect an Iowa Scotsman tower controller somewhere in the near future? Alright, hey, we've got a localizer, my friends. Got a localizer. 20 miles. KDSM. You gotta start using it. Yeah, that's true. I wonder if they'll, like, surely they would, like Des Moines is a pretty active, busy airspace. There we go. Capture that. So I wonder if more than one person signed up for it, they would have more than one controller voice, maybe. Yeah, no, and I'm not saying it's not good. I really am not. I just am saying that I just can't afford it right now. Dallas left traffic, Lear 816, 15-mile final, 13 left. Dallas left traffic. Yeah, gift me a sub. Yeah, if you want to gift me an annual, I'm not going to turn that down. But, like, I don't have $150, 100. I mean, you get 2 months free, right? So that'd be basically 10 times 20, $200. Am I thinking about that right? I don't have that. I wish I did. If I did, I'd probably get it. Yeah, so. Yeah. I'll let you guys get it all ironed out, sorted out, and then when the price comes down a little bit, maybe I'll be able to pick it up. That's right. I won't turn down any money. Riley, you and I, we're thinking along the same lines. Yeah. I think it's a really interesting idea, and laps 20. And I honestly think that
Dallas left field, exit jet 690 is on the base turn 4 at 13, right? We're going to try and set up a parallel here.
I missed a little bit here. Looking forward to those parallel approaches, baby. Ooh, I left these things armed, didn't I? Let's reset and arm again. I think, and some people disagree with me, but I think that there'll be a time when AI will be used to control traffic in real life. I really do. I think AI will be used at some point in time. I've got a glide slope, and we'll just add a little power back in. Again, we're going to ref out. We're going to approach at 130 and ref out at 123. And 1-3, we're trying for parallel
Vertical track.
approaches here. I don't know how well we can see it with X-Pilot here, but that'd be kind of cool if we can. Let's go gear. 10 miles out. We're a little early on the gear, but I'll try to slow down. See if Riley can catch up with me. Matt, hello. Welcome. Nice to see you. You late night owls, you? Uh-oh. I think Gigi might have just found out the nefarious schemes of Gus and his grandpa. Oh gosh, I forgot to arm the glide slope. Crap. It might take us a minute to get caught up.
Dallas exit jet 690 is final 13 right, 7 miles.
Hey, you're just slightly ahead of me there, Riley. I'm 7.9.
See any tracks?
See, look at us right here. This is us, man.
Any tracks?
I don't know. There's probably some train tracks. Yep. All right, watch out. I gotta power back in. I'm getting a little slow. All right, my aircraft. Love traffic. Lear 816, a 6 mile final, 13 left. Love traffic. It'll look pretty cool for anybody on the ground there, Riley. That's one thing. I'm now above the glide slope, or I've been above the glide slope because I didn't arm it. So that's kind of a bummer on my part, but we'll get back on. Whoa. Easy, girl. Oh, geez. Yaw damper off. Okay. Thrust reversers are armed. Flaps are set. Gears down. Steering lock. I don't think I can turn that on until I get on the ground. Nope, I can't. I need to change that on the checklist. Speed looks good. We are not even close to the center anymore. I think we've actually caught up to our glide slope. Probably slowed down to our final approach speed just a little too soon, but that's okay. Dr. John,
500.
first time chatter, and the prediction 185. That's a optimistic prediction, my friend. Now I'm slow. Now I'm a little low.
Also feel it's VATSIM 690 is the short final, 13 right.
We've got no way to watch it, but we're parallel approaches here. Whoa, man, I'm all over the place. Goodness. I really over-controlled it on the way down, you guys. It's not good on my part. Oh, Lord. That was a bouncer. That was not good. That was not my best. Here comes the nose. We're going to hang a left, and we're going to head back up to that jet center that Downwind Sim was talking about. Yep. I'm afraid you spilled your martini on that landing there, Downwind Sim. Sorry about that. Yeah, no more 185s. Yeah. I'd love traffic. Lear 816 is clear of 13 left. Yeah, that was a squirrely one coming in. No doubt about that. We'll take a look at the number, so we'll see.
13 right, taxiing to the jet center right taxiway.
I was just thinking about how cool it would have been to see the parallel approaches, but maybe not. We would have seen one good landing by Riley and one a little shaky on my part. All right, those are coming off. Well, you're too nice, Downwind Sim. I don't know. Riley was negative 46. Oh my goodness gracious! Your champagne's all over you. That's right. That was and then I went up on one wheel just for show, you know. Just for show. Alpha 5. Oh, fuel check. Yep, we will. We'll get shut down here and see. Where am I at? Alpha 5. Got just a little ways to go yet here. This is Alpha 3. Yeah, and this is all default stuff, so it won't have any custom signage or anything crazy. But looks kind of FBO-ish right over here. We'll go a little further down. I'm gonna take it in right here. Oh man, forgot to turn my nose wheel steering on. There we go. This looks very much like a jet center. I would say this looks fancy. They certainly have cookies and ice cream ready for us. Wouldn't you think? Okay. Parking brake is set. And what is our, let's check our fuel here real fast. So we are looking at, parking brake has the fuel burns 25 and the fuel quantity is about 18. And according to our flight planner here, 15 and 26. So yeah, we were, fuel burn was 18 and we were at about 22. So we did good on fuel. We did really good on fuel. No, I got that backwards. Sorry. 18, but that's still good. And 22. We've burned less fuel and have more fuel left than we were expecting. So that's good. That's really good. Texas One Flyboy. How are you, sir? You just missed a Texas rodeo style landing, my friend. This is a good one to Volanta stock. Here we go. How about this? Missed the turn, by the way. Came in here and slapped it down at about a 408. Hey, look at my landing speed was pretty close. 123 was what I was supposed to have. 122, and only 1.3 G's. So I can live with that. And then what's most important, also, yes, it was a little bit of a plunker there. It was a bit of a martini spiller. But let's see the other phases here. How did we do? Did we get it down on the center line? And were we in the touchdown zone? Because like that is the two things that are most important. Come on, baby, load in here. Load in here. And we had parallel approaches. We had parallel approaches, and we're not loading in here very fast. Sorry, guys. We had, let's see, this is, I'm not going to say this right, James Jorans? Is that how you say that there? Thames Torrance? Thomas Torrance? Thank you, Thomas, for the follow. Yeah, I am not getting my sat mode here for some reason. I don't know. I don't know. Dr. John, even with that, oh, there we go. Even with that bad approach, you're still following. But looky there, guys. It was on the center line. It was a little early. You know, I missed the 1,000-footer, so that's a little early. All right. So center line check. G-forces, yeah, below 1.5. I can live with that. A little bit early, a little bit of this. So C minus. I saved a little taxi time for the boss man though, and saved a bunch of fuel. It was a bit floaty for you, you know, whatever. That's all right. You're into Volanta now. Can I wonder if I can. I wonder if I can see you after the fact. No, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. We'll come back. We'll judge you later on, though. Don't worry about it. Love field, indeed. Kind of wish I had a little scenery upgrade for this. What do we have for Love Field? Let's see if we have any freebies here. Ooh, I Blue Yonder has one for sale. Field there has one. And then what do we got here? Little freeware. Probably would be good to kind of make sure you have updated taxiways and stuff, but nothing crazy. Nothing crazy there. Yeah, so I think that's probably why I didn't download anything. You never know. What's the I bet the I Blue Yonder one is pretty decent. 13 pounds, so that's what, that's, yeah, 17 bucks. Let's take a look at the photo gallery. And they're doing some amazing stuff. Oh, it has a little downtown, Dallas downtown too. They're doing some really amazing modeling inside the terminals now, aren't they? Wow, I mean, like, this is... all that stuff is cool, but holy cow. Wow. Dr. John, you're out of here. Downwind Sim is out of here. Oh, yeah, bedtime. Gotcha. All right. Drobart, you went to A&P school there? Nice. I'll be darned. Looks beautiful at night, like most big cities, man. They are beautiful at night. I love being able to see inside, though. I think that's really cool. Pulling up to the stand and seeing inside. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, maybe you want to keep an eye on when some sales come around. All right, let's shut things off, guys, and I think I'm probably going to have to call it a night right here. I got to get the little guy into bed, and we'll have to fly the leg from here up to JFK at another time. All right, all that stuff is good. We're off. That's coming off. Riley, thank you very much for flying along. There he is. Looking good in that G6. Been a pleasure, my friend. This will be a chance for me to go and update this livery also. And either that or I've got a couple liveries I just need to update. But I do like this kind of midnight blue one for sure. Alright, that looks good there. And inverters can come off here. Jenny's can come off. I should have turned the windshield heat off as well. Alright, everything else looks good. Batteries off, and we are to bed. Like I'm going to take my grandson to bed. Alright? Putting the airplane to bed, putting the kid to bed. And then I'm going to go to bed. Yeah, I'll probably go to bed. Cover's coming on. Let's put the, let's open the door. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let me do some shutdown stuff here, and we'll kind of button up our stream as well. So I'm going to kind of tighten that up a little bit there so my ears are not ringing so much. Hey, Nam, I didn't know you were here. Thank you very much. That was fun. Yeah, pretty short one, just a one and done today. Just Phoenix to Dallas love, but it was a good time. I owe you another leg here, and we'll try to get that done here as soon as possible. You just been lurking. Well, cool. So Dr. John, yeah, and anybody else who's new, by the way. Well, actually, first things first. Hold on.
Thanks for watching my papa.
Yeah, it wouldn't be appropriate to wrap the stream out without a thank you from the junior first officer. But yeah, Dr. John, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, my normal streaming times. About midnight Zulu is when I try to go on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but my times have been a little bit off here in July just because there's different things going on in the summertime at my house. And so sometimes I'm a little earlier, sometimes a little later. But those are my 3 days that I normally try to stream. Every once in a while, I will throw in a bonus stream, on a Monday or a Wednesday, but you just never know. Halo, you've been lurking too. Hey, I love my lurkers. Feel free. So other thank yous tonight. Dr. John, thank you for the follow. And again, Thames Torrens, if I didn't say that right, thank you as well for the follow. Cold Nebo, appreciate the cheer bits all the way back at the beginning of the stream there. And thank you so very, very much. And then we had Bristol, DC, who was our tower controller at Phoenix with the follow as well. Thank you. Hopefully I'll be able to connect with you guys a little bit later on. Thank you also for Riley, the MD-11 for Riley and the MD-11 for flying along with us. Appreciate that. And you guys are all always welcome to fly along. I know it's been hard lately with me because I've just been so, my times and my routes have been so up in the air, and last minute it's really difficult. But you guys, you're always welcome to fly along. Downwind Sim, thank you for the lesson in fuel planning, and I look forward to adding that to the stream and hopefully I will rival the slant alpha fuel predictions and calculations here at some point. But anyway, go to bed. I hope you're already in bed, actually. Sometimes it's proper lurking, sometimes you have to nap. Well, Thalo, you know, I've been told I've got the perfect stream if you want to fall asleep. Oh, what do we got here? Mr. What's his name again? Huh? What's his name? I can't hear you. Arch Illager? Arch Illager says good night, by the way. So for those of you that are Minecraft fans, thank you. All right, you go to bed. I'll tuck you in. I'll be up in 1 minute. All right, buddy? Okay. I just want to go find somebody to raid. Yeah, yep. That's all right. That's my guy right there. That's the one when you hear the sound clips. That's my guy that's made those sound clips. So yeah, Arch Illager. I don't even know. I don't know. An Arch person. Yeah, it's a Minecraft thing, and I don't fully understand, but he went through a creeper phase, if you know the green creeper monster guy. So I don't know. This is just a different character. We're gonna go say hey to Mustafa, and I am gonna call it a night myself. I am planning again on being back on. Well, actually, I will be traveling Saturday, so I don't know if I'm going to be back Saturday or not. If I am, Saturday will be a late one for me. I'll let you know. But going to be road tripping with the little guy on Saturday. So, Dr. John, I do have it. Indeed, indeed. All right, I am heading you over to Mustafa. I'll see you over there, and can't wait to fly with you guys again. Have a good Friday. I bet it's Friday for most of you. And until we meet again, take care. God bless.